Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome back to another reaction of Doctor Who. Today we're gonna watch the second special of the 60th anniversary episode. David! David and Donna, my favorite dream team, back again, back together, on their way to I don't know where, I don't know when, but I guess it's gonna be a great episode. I'm all here for it. You guys can't imagine how much I do want to watch this episode. Like, I always like to watch Doctor Who, but this week it's something super special because it feels so heartwarming knowing that my most favorite dream team is back together, back out there doing their stuff, even if they didn't want to go wherever they were going. It was more of a coincidence because of Donna, like, throwing the coffee into the console of the TARDIS. And now they're, I don't know where they are going, but it's going to be hilarious. I can already feel it, and I will love every single second of this episode. Just please don't make it Pirates or Cowboys. Please don't do that to me, okay? As long as you don't do that to me, it's fine. I could probably, this is probably the one episode I could tolerate like cowboys or pirates in it, due to the fact that I could concentrate on David and Donna only, and I could ignore the rest of the episode. I want to watch this episode, but on the other hand, I don't want to watch this episode because when I have seen it, I can't take it back. This is a one-time only deal. I can watch this episode one time only with new eyes. One part of my heart is crying, one part of my heart is laughing at the moment. Which part will win in the end, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, I'm not wearing any eye makeup today because I've learned from last week's episode. You should have thought that I had learned over the years already, but I thought, like last week, I thought I could wear eye makeup today because we just got David and Donna. They're not gonna take them away from us. They're not gonna make us cry already. So it's safe for me to wear eye makeup. What I didn't think of is all the small scenes that they implemented into the episode that made me cry anyways, without any characters leaving or dying. They can achieve making me cry without taking any important characters away from me, just by the storytelling. And this is why I love this show so much. Because it makes me cry every single week. Also, in addition to that, I do have some notes, and I do want to talk about last week's episode real quick before we get into the new one, because I have read your guys' Patreon comments right before going into this recording. And oh my gosh, you guys, the comment section this week was overwhelming with feelings. Usually, I really love reading your comments and your thoughts about the episodes, but this week I had the feeling that also the comments were a little more personal than usual. Like, not all of them, but certain ones. And it's just like, I don't know, it's such a heartwarming feeling to read all of your thoughts about the episode, some of about your personal life, and it's just, I don't know, I can't describe this feeling. It just feels so heartwarming. So thank you so much for all your engagement and for being here with me during this journey. I love every single week, every single recording. It's just the editing that I'm just kidding. You guys have talked about so much from last week's episode, and also you loved the episode so dearly. And so did I. One comment, by the way, this is something that I didn't talk about last week because, I don't know, thank you so much for the person who wrote that. I'm not going to mention any names, but I didn't even realize that this was the very first time we were seeing David and Donna in HD. Like, they look so more real now. Because the last time we've seen them was like the resolution was still back in, like, I don't know what kind of resolution that was. It was a not so good one. And now they are back in HD. That's so cool. I didn't even notice. I didn't even recognize while watching. But yes, they look so much clearer now on screen. You can see them so much better. I mean, it's not like it wasn't 360 pixels in season 3, but you know what I mean. It's so cool to see like that. Also, I'm glad that I'm not alone with my thoughts on the sonic screwdriver, because last week I told you that I have a feeling the sonic screwdriver might get a little too powerful in the future. It's already a very useful tool, but we don't want to make it like universal super weapon. So please don't do that. And it felt good knowing I'm not alone with these thoughts, because it's a mistake that we can't take back. Once it happens, once we give the power to the screwdriver, we can't take it back. I mean, okay, I take that one back because I have just thought about it, and we could take it back in terms of the one screwdriver gets destroyed and the new Doctor has to build a new one, like Jodie did, for example. She built her new sonic screwdriver. So, yeah, we could still take it away. But I don't know. Still, I think we shouldn't make it too powerful. That's just my take on it. And building invisible walls against every single bullet that there is out there in the universe is a little too powerful. We could save people with the snip of a finger. It's like they're crouched in a corner and somebody's shooting at them, so we just paint a wall and save them. It's like, I don't know. Feels way too powerful already. Don't make it any more powerful. Also, something that I forgot to talk about in my last review, but it's something that I don't know how to say that without being disrespectful, but something that rubbed me the wrong way when I watched it, and you guys reminded me of it in the comments that you wrote. And I'm talking about a joke Donna made during this scene in which she and her daughter let go of the Time Lord energy. Donna says something along the lines of, and we found a solution that no man would ever think of, because they, like, as if men were too egotistical to sacrifice their power and to let go of power just to live a normal life. And when I heard that for the first time, it rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know why they included a joke like that. There is no need to put men down, just as there's no need to put women down. There's no need to put any gender down in general. Why do we have to do this? Maybe they thought it's just a tiny, like, you know, Donna, she has no filter. She's always blabbering about everything. So maybe they thought this is just another joke in a line of 100 of jokes that Donna says without thinking. But we all know that the producers and the writers were thinking. So it's just not needed. Why do we have to do that? I mean, it's not a super big thing, but it's a part of the episode that I didn't really like. And I hope we're not going to do this in the future, because I love how we're representing all kinds of people in general, all genders, all skin colors, all everything. I love how we do that. So why do we have to go against each other now? We already get enough of this on the outside world, outside of Doctor Who. We already get enough of people going against people just because they're different. Why do we have to encourage such a thinking like, oh, men could never let go of power because they are way too narcissistic, or whatever they tried to tell with that joke, whatever they were trying to say in that scene. This is just how I ended up taking that joke. They were saying like men could never give up power. They cling to power. They can't let go. They are too narcissistic to let go. And why do we do that? Why do we do that? I mean, it's not necessary. And by the way, we've had a female doctor just right before David. She didn't let go of her powers either. But she was female. Like, what are we trying to say? Right? I don't know. I just wanted to mention that because it's something that didn't sit right with me when I watched the episode, and all you guys reminded me in the comments about it, and I just wanted to address the issue that I had with this scene. Oh, and just a little information for all of you who didn't know, I was informed that the last episode was based on a comic strip. Like, that's so cool, from the 70s, and with the fourth Doctor. That is so cool. I didn't know that. Thank you so much for the information. I mean, I've read one comment saying it's from the 70s and one other comment saying it's from 1980. I don't know exactly. somewhere along the lines of that, I guess. But I really love how it's like from a comic, and also one comment mentioned that this is the reason why the monster aliens, the big ones, looked like more classic Who-ish, because they were the monsters that they took from the comic. And that's why they look like this, a little old-fashioned. That is super interesting. Thank you so much for that information. So much for the notes that I made. Now I do want to talk about something, like two things exactly. One for the YouTube viewers, one for the Patreon viewers. And let's start with the YouTube viewers. Thank you so much. For real. I am super grateful, and I know this comes with a delay of 5 to 6 weeks. And I don't know if this is useful, I guess rather not. But thank you so much for your support on my video when I mentioned that I didn't have, or that I did have like a negative subscriber count for weeks. And you guys wrote comments and liked the episode and all. I don't know what exactly has happened. And we are not in a change yet from Jodie to the other doctor on YouTube, so that's not the reason for it. But from this episode on, I went from -3 subscribers to +19. And that's where I am still. I have made almost 100 new subscribers in the last month. And it was stuck for 6 to 9 months on like 1,000 something. I don't have the numbers in my head, but I made a huge jump. And all thanks to you. So thank you so much for supporting the episode and for writing comments and liking. I can't believe that this, even when I said it in the episode, it was more of a hope than a I know this will work kind of deal, if you know what I mean, because I don't know how YouTube works in the first place. I was just sad and was expressing how I felt, and I mentioned it to you and asking you for a little support, but it completely turned around my subscribers on the channel, which I could have never imagined. So long story short, thank you so much for all of your guys' support. You are so cool. Thank you. Thank you to each and every single one of you out there. Of course, also to my Patreon viewers, of course, and also the YouTube members. But the people on YouTube who supported the video when it officially aired, you guys made such a big difference. Thank you so much. And the second topic is going out to my Patreon subscribers, because I do have a question for you. I made a surprise live stream, the very first one I ever did on this channel. I was super nervous and anxious. And I don't know, I was sitting in my office, not doing much, playing video games, and like it was like a Saturday morning, and I'm like, what am I going to do with my time? You know, there are these days when you're busy all the time, and all of a sudden there are these days where you don't have anything to do, and then you just sit around and you're like, what am I going to do with my time? And I play video games and I'm like, this is not fun. This is not fun. I'd rather do something that's fun. And all of a sudden I had this idea of, oh, wait a minute. I could try and set up YouTube for a live stream. I wanted to do a live stream for such a long time, but I could start by just setting it up. And then I started watching videos and trying the setups and all that. And then I tried, when I had set up everything needed, I was asking myself if this would really work if I tried it. So I did. And I ended up live streaming for over an hour, which I had no idea. I wanted to do like a 10-minute stream and look how things were going. And then all of you guys from Patreon, you came into the live stream and you entertained me so that I could entertain you back. And 1 hour and 20 minutes were just gone and we had fun. It was so cool, and I'm definitely gonna do it again. But my question to you is, do you get notified by Patreon when I post that I'm going live? Do you get like a push-up note on your mobile phone or on your app, or a notification via email? Do you get anything? Because a problem for me is that I can't do live streams regularly because of my throat ache problem. There are so many days where I would love to do that or even create a video or anything, but I can't because it just hurts too much. And there are days like yesterday where I don't have a throat ache and I don't have anything to do. So I could just go online, but without any messages up front where I, like usual YouTubers do that, I guess, where they just tell you like, tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm gonna live stream and you guys can be there. And I can't do that. At least at the moment I can't. So whenever I post it on Patreon, do you get notified? Do you get a pop-up message or an email? Because I really want you to know when I go online. Just let me know in the comments maybe. I want to figure that out. And also, YouTube viewers, don't be disappointed or angry because I don't live stream. I do live stream on YouTube, but Patreon's only at the moment. This is just due to the fact that I don't want to get into spoiler material, because YouTube is unlimited access to anyone out there. And there could even be people who just stumble over the stream that don't care about my channel or anything. So they just come in and post a spoiler in the comment section, and I don't have moderators or anything. So I am just going to put the YouTube live streams on Patreon and just have a small community over there, but a community that I do trust. They don't want to spoil me about anything. As soon as we're done with all the new Who stuff, I might do that on YouTube for everyone. What I do want to say, it's not about you people on YouTube. It's not that I like you less or anything. It's just that if I do an openly public stream, anyone could come in, even people who don't know my channel, and just post any spoilers in there. So it's just too dangerous at the moment. I hope you can understand that. Oh, and by the way, before we get into it, this behind me is my mattress and my bed for the next days, just in case you were wondering. But my fiance is sleeping in the sleeping room and he's kind of sick at the moment. And since I do need to avoid getting sick, I'm sleeping in the office for a few nights. Just in case you were wondering why you can see my bed behind me. Okay, enough said, enough talked. I want to start the episode. Oh, I'm so anxious. Oh, by the way, I am so anxious for this one because all of the stuff that happened last week with the episode and all, and you guys have no idea what I had to go through to get the episode online last week, because OBS, luckily, when my computer shut down, saved the file of the video and audio, but it was still corrupted. And I couldn't put it into my editing software, it wouldn't read it. It took me 2.5 hours, something along the lines of that, to just get this file into a state where I could put it into the editing software and start editing in the first place. 2.5 hours. And only with the help of ChatGPT. If it weren't for ChatGPT, you wouldn't have been able to watch the episode. That's how it is. Because ChatGPT helped me to save and repair the corrupted file. And then the audio was missing. Like, oh, you guys can't imagine. I had to open a console and type in several comments that ChatGPT told me to write in order to repair the file. I felt like a hacker. And that's probably very far away from actually hacking, but I felt like a hacker because I had never done anything like that. I tried and get the file repaired, and when it was repaired, the second audio, because there are always OBS records always like 2 different audio files, one with my voice and one with the episode's voice, so that I'm able in the editing program to shut off the episode's voice when I have to mute it. And my voice was suddenly gone in the saved file, in the repaired file. It was only the episode's voice that was still in there. So I had to replay the corrupted file because my editing program couldn't read it. But I could put it in a VLC player, and I put it in there and played it with my voice audio only and re-record my reaction with OBS again, and then take that created video file, take out the video, and only take the audio file with my voice and putting it into the editing program as well, and then adjusting it with the other audio. It was a nightmare, and it took me I don't know how many hours to finally edit all of it on for Patreon, for YouTube. I don't know, it was a 7 to 8 hours of repairing and adjusting and editing of last week's episode. So I'm super scared that this will happen again today. I really don't want it to. I really don't want it to, because I can't deal with this anymore. I wasn't able to edit the classic episode for YouTube last week because there was just no time. The last week's episode consumed all of it. And I'm so anxious that something like this will happen again today. I really hope it won't, because I still haven't found out why it happened in the first place. My computer is doing things in those last 2 weeks that he never did, and I can't explain any of it. Fingers crossed nothing will happen. Knock on wood. And let's get into the episode. By the way, while we are watching the episode, a cat is sleeping right behind me on the bed. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's lost a little bit of fur over here because she has very, very long fur, and sometimes it just mushes together, especially in the summer when she's about to lose all the rest of it, and then I just have to shave her hair. So I shaved only this part. She looks so funny now. Aw, look at her. She's so cute. Okay, enough of the cat. Let's watch the episode. $16.66. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Hie me to yonder apple tree, there to contemplate the mysteries of God's universe.
Great, complicated English. Oh. That was sudden.
Bodkins, what the...
Did we land on the apple tree? TARDIS is red.
Don't worry, he's got a time machine, which means he can blame me for all eternity. You can appreciate
really don't. The gravity of the situation.
Oh gosh. The worst joke ever.
Mavity.
You can appreciate the gravity of the situation. Oh, by the way, the new intro, I didn't like. Wow. I didn't pay close attention to it last week because I didn't want to get spoiled about the names. Wow. That's so cool. Did you just see that? That's such a cool intro. Come on. What's that? Okay. Oh! What the heck? Oh, the cloche bells again. We are hearing them in almost every single episode now.
I think a non-sonic screwdriver is called a screwdriver.
True.
It can rebuild.
Can it?
There you go. Mending. Give it a bit of time.
A little bit of time to get into trouble and almost die.
Wow! Nice!
Wow, look at that. That's a huge spaceship or space station.
By accident, no, that's okay.
Oh no.
My family is waiting for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Always up for an adventure.
We've got air, we've got light, we've got mavity.
Yeah, it's a good start. And you've got an observer, which is not as good.
I always thought.
Oh no. Oh no. Freak. That's not good.
Doctor, you can get it back.
The screwdriver was attached to it.
Use that stupid head of yours and get it back.
Yeah. Look on his face says no.
Okay.
Oh gosh, that's not a good situation to be in.
Oh my god, where are we?
She's having a panic attack.
I will get you home. Hostile action displacement system. If the TARDIS is in danger,
I love their relationship. It's so sweet.
But that means we've landed in the middle of hostile action.
Yeah.
There's something on this ship that's so bad the TARDIS ran away. We go and kick its ass!
Donna is back! She just needed a little encouragement from the Doctor. Oh no. The heck is going on? And where's the being, whatever that was there before?
In languages.
I know 57,205,000,005.
I know 3.
Jimbo didn't move.
Oh, it's still there. How did you figure that one out? That's so cool! A space mobile! We upgraded fast. That is cool. I like it. Oh. A friendly one? Oh,
Jimbo!
it's all rusty. Doesn't work anymore.
I'm the Doctor, this is Donna. We need help.
It is working. We're kinda.
Is that it?
One step at a time.
One step at a time. The jokes today are...
It's just a hole.
I don't even know what to say about that. Spot on. The question is, what happens if... Alonzi! He also said that in Eurovision. Last year? Year before that one? I don't remember.
In 1980, I watched Johnny Logan win. Oh, Johnny, you had me at what's another year? And now to business, and Aussie, and the 12 points.
The question is, what happens when the robot reaches the other end of the room? Is it like a timer that runs out? A very slow one, but a timer? Wow, everything is blue. I love this. This is the color the TARDIS should have. That would be my TARDIS color. It's so beautiful, so calm, so quiet. Oh.
Is that space?
Yeah, but why is there nobody to talk to?
So, life signs.
None.
None.
This whole ship been empty for 3 years.
But that means the evil thing is not a life form. Ooh. The music is also very calming, as if nothing bad could happen in this episode. The visuals, the music, everything. I love that. Oh my gosh, listen.
If we're in space, there's no stars.
True.
Gravity well or...
Something is off.
I'm sorry, Noah.
What?
To the edge of the universe.
Again? I mean, that's not a biggie. We've been there already. Twice or 3 times.
The concept of an everything having an edge is kind of impossible. Not being rude, you just don't.
We're just dumb. It's okay.
Nothing.
age of creation.
Wow.
Absolute nothingness.
We're behind the flux.
It would take 100 trillion years to reach your house.
Oh well. Oh no. Wait. The color has changed.
Collins.
It wasn't pink before, it was blue. Yeah. It's a timer.
Baseplate repetition filaments.
Uh-huh. What does it mean? Don't lick it. Don't lick it. No, he's licking it! No! Why do doctors always have to lick this? Like the most disgusting stuff.
Come on then, and hurry back, you little streak. I need to find the spindle.
Might I just add, I love that the probably only episode of those two that we're getting is one where we are really concentrating on those two working together. There is no other person outside, it's just those two. Love it so much. Wait, what's that? That's not normal.
I think so.
Oh. Also, if Donna survives this, she will never set a foot in a TARDIS again. Ever.
Rose will grow up. She'll have a life. She might go back to that alley once a year for old time's sake, but I hope you get to know him.
I hope so too.
Why is she calling Rose a she? If Rose is non-binary. I mean,
It's getting cold.
maybe that's the pronouns she chose.
Give me a minute. Want to get me the right milliliter.
But some non-binary people don't care. Like Bella Rose, for example. She's like, I don't care. Can call me he, she, they. I don't care. So maybe she chose the pronouns for herself. So, yeah.
Do you miss home, Gallifrey?
That got complicated. It's the least of our problems right now.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated than it was back then when he was David last time. His relationship with Gallifrey.
Oh, we get hungry, don't we?
Oh, true. How do you survive? I mean, for a longer time span.
My arms are too long.
Would be good if Graham were there. Because he always
My arms are too long.
took a sandwich with what is going on with Donna.
My arms too long.
No.
Are you Donna? That's so very difficult.
Donna, are you there?
Oh my gosh, this is nightmare fuel. What the heck? Ew.
Because once I sort out the arms, then I have a problem with the jaw.
What?
2 in total, or 2 on each leg?
Ew.
We're quite something.
Can we turn this thing around? Oh, we can. Great, but what are we gonna do if we reach the end? They can run. What the heck? This is turned into Jurassic Park on ecstasy. LSD, whatever, horror trip. What? What? Great.
Don't. Gotta see.
Don't touch him.
Where's the extra mass come from?
This is so cool.
Oh yeah, it got colder for me.
I love brain fuck stuff. I love it.
That other Donna, she mentioned Gallifrey.
Sure she did.
Copies with memories and mass, but what I don't get is why do they hate us?
They're getting free.
Oh god.
I'm trying to make peace. Welcome them to our side of the earth.
I don't think you can reason with them. Oh gosh, no. No, 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 no. The ship is separating them. Oh shoot. I love this episode. I love every single thing about it. This is so cool. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but this is just cool. Like, who thought of an episode like that? And also I love the silence and I love the way the ship looks and oh, cool. Also, this is quite horrifying. And with the stuff that we've seen already, that things are not normal on this ship. Oh my gosh, it's... I've never had a jump scare on Doctor Who, did I? At least a long, long time ago. Gosh, I love it. Oh wait, no. Oh no. Oh no, can we trust each other? How can we trust each other if they got our memories?
Well, I'm really, really me.
So am I. That's not going to work.
Yeah.
I'm trying, that's all I've got.
But if you were them, you'd pretend that you couldn't.
Yeah. There's no way. If they got our memories, there's no way.
Hey, what? Look. Let's take the tie off.
What's that going to prove?
I can't tell.
No, it's Gallifrey.
Except it's not.
Donna wouldn't know that.
You don't know where you're from.
He hasn't told her.
How does anyone know? How does Donna know?
Yeah.
When I was the Dr. Donna, I saw your mind.
Oh great, now we have no way to tell.
We stand here now, on the edge of creation, a creation which I devastated. So yes, I keep running, of course I do.
It wasn't your fault.
I know!
My gosh, the acting of David. Look at him, how he's shivering.
All those years, I missed you.
No, no!
We stare at that universe so far away.
We should stop talking emotional at the moment. We should keep it on the surface level.
You can understand my family like that, and that is me. I'm definitely Donna. Where's your time?
It was there, on the floor.
Oopsies. Gotcha. Okay, we're dealing with the Exorcist now. That's awakening childhood trauma. Thanks for that one. Like, not childhood, teenage. When I watched The Exorcist for the first time and that scene when she comes down the stairs exactly that way, I never went back to that scene ever again because I couldn't bear to watch it. I'm so sorry, David. Doctor, I'm so sorry. Donna now has a way to find out. She will just tell the next one to take off the tie. She will know. The doctor doesn't though. Ah, gosh damn it, here we go again. Take off the ties, both of ya.
Donna does not think she's stupid.
Oh, I do.
No. Sometimes she thinks she's brilliant.
She thinks both.
Yeah, that's true.
But salt! You can't cross salt.
Are they demons? Are we in Supernatural?
And ghosts cannot cross a line of salt until they've counted every...
We really are at Supernatural. I don't think that works.
And it's true. Two things at once. You're lying.
And why do you keep a glass of salt in your pocket anyways? What the heck is going on now?
I just wonder why. Why?
Cause.
Carrying across the dark.
And neither do your lives.
Okay. So much for the salt.
That was lucky.
Unlucky. Here we go again. Oh, again with the wall.
Yes, but if you just listen to my questions, thank you very much.
I mean, she's right.
We think faster and faster and faster.
It makes us easier to copy.
Goosebumps.
Oh.
Donna, stop thinking.
Well, how do you do that? It's not possible. It doesn't work. Is it working? Is it?
How long?
There's a flaw in that.
If you're talking, you're thinking.
Why the empty chair?
Why do the walls keep moving?
What are the words in the air?
Oh, look how they are trying to tease them into thinking. Oh no. Dead? Yeah, dead.
Circling round and round forever.
Oh.
I know my expressions very, very well, and you don't know.
The air locked door 3 years ago. That wasn't them coming in. That was her going out.
Oh, wow.
She killed herself.
But what for? Maximized autonomic brain function. Oh!
What does it mean?
So you lost everything she knew. Gone.
Radical.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is that a good sign? I don't think so. Oh, it's moving its hand?
The robot is slow. The words are slow, is that it? No. It become a very slow bomb.
I knew it. I knew it.
Countdown.
I said so!
I knew it! I knew that there was a countdown in the game. Yeah, well...
Counting down for years.
No, you don't open the door. No, you don't.
Countdown needs to speed up.
Are we sure about that? Oh gosh. It doesn't even have to reach the end of the tunnel. Come on. Oh my gosh. She gotta shoot.
Oh, this is therapeutic.
Well done. Well done. That's unfair. That's cheating. Oh, come on. Don't stop running.
But a time machine would know.
That's the most epic entry of the TARDIS ever. Donna? Donna? Oh no. Which one? Which one?
And why is Mrs. Bean funny?
Because
Please, please, please. Let this be the right one.
she's not me! I'm me!
Oh no. Oh no.
Don't leave me!
No, please, no. Doctor, would you please? What just happened? No way, this is the real one. No way, this is the real one. Doctor, could you please? The TARDIS. Doctor, please. Just turn around and...
Your arms are too long.
Oh my gosh. Why did we have to wait so long? Can you imagine how she felt? Oh my god.
She'd almost completed you.
Wow, look at that.
Her wrist had an extra 0.06 millimeters.
Uh-huh. Love the coat.
Just got this feeling.
What feeling?
Feeling of something.
Which is gone. Fine, good.
Here we go again. Typical Doctor.
She said on the spaceship.
Doesn't even tell Donna, then he doesn't tell anyone.
Come on. Where have you been since I last saw you?
Yeah, come on, tell her. Where do we even start with that one, though?
But what really happened?
A lot.
That's an understatement.
You okay?
No,
I will be.
When?
never.
A million years.
Ah, there we are, back home.
Oh, please let it be the right time and please. It's not. Is it?
Oh my goodness, Donna! Wilfred Mott. Oh. Nothing in the whole wide world. Oh, Doctor, that lovely face.
And where's the family? Where's Rose? Are they all right?
Yes,
Wait, what's happening? Ooh,
I said you save yourselves.
Why is
what's going on?
The whole world's coming to an end.
What? Out of nowhere? It was alright just a second ago. I missed you so much, Russell T. Davis. You and your mind, your ideas, your writing. Gosh, I'm happy you're back. Oh my gosh, I am so happy you're back. You deserve prizes for what's going on in your mind. Did I just watch? What even was this episode? Such a unique feeling. Okay, so I'm trying to collect my thoughts right now, but it's not really possible. My mind is racing. Like... So, in the beginning, we're all like this. Ah, Donna and the Doctor, they're all together, they're going on an adventure, this is so cool. And then all of a sudden, shifting the energy to the TARDIS is gone, and whatever happens now, this is it. We're not gonna get away from this ship anymore, ever. And we're like, we are freaked. We shouldn't be here. This is not good. To then running around or walking around in that spaceship, finding all this weird stuff with the calmness, the quietness. It quieted my mind. I loved that. And you know, my mind is almost never quiet. It jumps from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. It's like boom, 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 boom. But the music, the colors, and the all-around quietness of these, like, let it be 5 to 10 minutes, it really calmed down my mind. It was like, ah, what a relief. Also, the presence of nothing outside the spaceship, just black, just quiet, just everything shut off. We're completely isolated. Ah, That was such a good period within this episode. I felt so good. To then, all of a sudden, change from this quiet, from this peaceful, to, okay, what the heck is going on? What's happening with Donna? Like, all of a sudden, we're from quiet to, like, what the frick? Her arm? She's repeating words? What's going on? To then, the worst LSD trip I had in my whole life ever, without ever taking LSD. Like, this reached David Lynch level from 1 to David Lynch within 10 seconds. Like, I don't even know how to explain that. So we went from quiet to what the frick to what the frick, only to then get back to, wait a minute, which one is the real one and which is not? So we went into detective mode. We're like, we are gonna figure out who is who. We're gonna be more clever than the characters on screen, to just pure disappointment when we find out we are not, we as a viewer, because we're just as dumb as they are in that situation. So we take off our detective hats because we're useless detectives. Just then to go back into usual Doctor Who mode. When the glass wall came down and the Doctor and Donna tried to not think about anything and tried to argue with the aliens. So we go into normal Doctor Who mode with the sprinkle of David Lynch within. And we're like, okay, now we're back on our territory. This is what we know. This is what Doctor Who is. This is the essence of it. A little bit more crazy than usual, but this is still Doctor Who as we know it. Just to then have this TARDIS scene where the Doctor takes the wrong Donna with him and doesn't see it in the first, I don't know, 10 seconds? I don't know how long this thing was, this sequence in real life, in their real life. And we see Donna facing death, facing possible death. Far away from her family for nothing. She would have died for nothing. The moment you recognize this could be it, you go into deep depression. Only to then being rescued, and I mean Donna and us as viewers, by the Doctor, who all of a sudden recognizes he took the wrong one, comes back, saves her. And then you think, okay, that's it. Now they're back to Doctor Who things again. They're in the TARDIS talking about the Doctor's past, or the companion talks about the Doctor's past. The Doctor always says, oh, I don't want to talk about it, or nothing happened, or... And he doesn't want to talk about whatever happened to him. I mean, he said a lot more to Donna than he usually does, but nonetheless, he said nothing at all. And you're like, okay, now we're back to normal Doctor Who territory. Just for the TARDIS doors to open. And then just I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm really attached to this actor. Just to see Wilfred and being so happy and so sad at the same time. I can't describe the feeling. I'm sorry. And also seeing him sitting in that wheelchair. Also knowing that this was the year that he died in real life. So super sad. I can't describe it. It's just sad. So we are deeply into the feelings and emotional and crying. Just to be ripped out of there at the very end of the episode by all that stuff that was happening. Planes crashing, people starting to argue, shops exploding. It's complete chaos. Complete and utter destruction from one second to the other. And then it cuts out. So there you have it, like the whole range of emotions that I went through, and probably you did too when you watched it for the first time. And maybe even when you watched it 2 or 3 times. The whole range of emotions that Russell T Davies achieves to put us through in just one freaking episode. Can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's a masterpiece of an episode. It hit every single, like, it checked every single box about what I love to see when I watch TV. May it be series or movie, that's it completely. Also, it gave me midnight vibes so much. So much. The fact that we concentrated on the Doctor and Donna only, which is a real plus for the episode. We had so much of our two most favorite characters in this episode. No distractions, nothing. Just them. Even the antagonists with Donna and the Doctor, like, you know what I mean? Brilliant. That was Doctor Who gold there. Like, give this episode a gold star. One of the best episodes I've ever seen on Doctor Who. Like, oh. And also, does this mean, like the ending, that next episode we're gonna get an episode on the planet Earth with the Doctor, Donna, her whole family, Wilfred? Will he be in the next episode? I guess he will be. One of the last things he did before he died. How am I gonna get through this? And in addition to that, probably the regeneration of the David Doctor. The next episode is gonna be Havoc. How am I gonna... let's not think about it yet. Let's just be happy about this episode. Also, yay, my computer made it. Oh, I shouldn't say that out loud before I ended the recording. This episode is one of the best Doctor Who episodes I have ever watched. Definitely very high up on my list. And the similarities, like I said, to the Midnight episode, like the theatrical perspective of all of this, with the exception of the scenes with the antagonists who turn into whatever that was on screen, because, like, oh my gosh, like, what the hell even is this? Like, what the hell even is this? I always said I wish I would get more of David and Donna. When I said that, this is not what I this is not what I meant. Not more in terms of a bigger version of them. I meant more time with them. What the heck even is this? Like, how do you come up with an idea like this? I would love to have just one day with Russell T Davies to exchange ideas for episodes. Just one day. And I guess I already told you that when we watched the Midnight episode, but I do love brain frick episodes. And not episodes, like in general. I love seeing unusual stuff that surprises us that we haven't seen yet. Things that you can't explain. Things that you see and you are like, what is going on? My mind can't comprehend this. I love when my mind gets challenged like that. And this episode was full of it. Love it. Did they get a prize for this episode? I hope they did. Because they deserve this. This episode deserves so many prizes. Starting by the acting skills of David Tennant. Like, I know he's a theater actor, so most of the time they have skills that, like, screen-only actors usually do not. I can't say like that, because there are screen-only actors that are really good as well. But David's just exceptional. The way he acted these scenes, and what I really love about his acting skills is that it feels so real. You are getting sucked into his emotions. You can see it on his face. You can feel it. He takes you with him. And that one scene where he was separated from Donna for the first time, he's just desperate. And you can see the desperation when he's screaming, and you can feel every single emotion. So we could start giving him a prize for his acting skills. And also Russell T Davies for his writing skills, and also the special effects designers for what they created here. The looks of the spaceship, the interior of the spaceship, whatever this is, everything about it was just so good. And yes, you can see this was green screen, Like the whole episode was shot in front of a green screen. Maybe the console room was real. I don't know about that one. But the rest of it, you can see it. But please, we don't need to be this pedantic. This is a sci-fi show. So it's okay if they use green screen and it's okay if you can see it. The technology is almost perfect, but not perfect yet. But the things they... look at this one picture only. The graphic designers, or however you call the people who do this kind of stuff, exceptional. Like really, give them all the prizes there are. Okay, so here we are at the IMDb rating. At the moment, I don't know what else to say about the episode other than that this was fantastic. Such a great episode. For real. From start to finish. I enjoyed every single scene, every single word that was said, every single special effect, everything about this. So the episode is called Wild Blue Yonder. And my rating for the episode, like last week's episode, got a 12 already. So I'm sorry. I have to give this episode a 15. Like what rating did the 50th year anniversary episode get? I don't remember. Did I give it a 12? Okay, I just went back to see because I didn't remember what rating I gave the episode back then. Thank you so much for putting my rating in there. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh, it's so cool to go back to those episodes and just look at what I did there. So, take this rating, -1. No, -1. Make it 1,002,500. That's the rating for today's episode. Okay, so let's see. I guess the IMDb rating won't be as good. But let's see what they did there. I am guessing this episode because of the fact that I do know that last episode... Just a second. Luna! Shh! I'm recording! Can't be like that. Luna just wanted to join us. Look, Lily is still here. And now Luna joined us. She'll probably climb onto her cat tree over there in a minute. I guess the IMDb rating for this episode is going to be better than last week's episode, due to the fact that it was a Donna and Doctor only special. And Wilfred. But I know that last week's rating for the episode wasn't as good because it got review bombed again by insert swear word here. Because of the fact that Donna has a non-binary child and people just won't accept that because it's their thing to accept stuff like that. Yeah, of course. It's for you to decide how people feel. So I guess this episode is going to be rated higher than last week's episode. I think it's going to reach, what was last week's episode? 7.6 or something? Maybe this will reach 7.8, 7.9, something along the lines of that. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. 8.2. It's the same picture. It's the same freaking picture. That never happened. This is so cool. I mean, I guess it's not that hard of a thing to do for this episode because this was the thing. But that's so funny. That never happened that we chose the same picture. That's so cool. Okay, so 8.2. That's an okay-ish rating. It's not that good though, because the episode would have deserved way better. But it's okay. I can live with that. Okay, so next week's episode is gonna be it. It's gonna be the real deal. It's gonna be the end of everything good that we know. It's gonna be me sobbing and crying for hours in one corner of my room. Can't be that corner because there's a cat tree over there. On the other corner is gosh, I always forget that word. Not a wardrobe. The other thing you put stuff in, that's not a wardrobe. So I have no corner to go and cry in. I'm gonna just... There she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Luna has joined us for the last 2 minutes of the reaction. Go, Luna. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. She joined us. Okay, so I'd say let's brace for the next episode together. Let's enjoy what we've just seen, and let's just be happy for this week because it's 1 week only. We get 1 week only to be happy. And next week, our hearts are gonna be torn apart and scattered all over the floor, probably. Until then, what an ending! Until then, have a nice day. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy the time you have today. Go outside. The weather is really cool, at least in Germany. And I'll see each and every single one of you out there in the next video next Saturday. Bye!